Yo, so what's going on, you little coke sniffers? I know, right? You guys know, you know what I'm talking about when I say coke, right? Not the drugs. Not the drugs. Hopefully you guys have been subscribed long enough to catch that little insider. Speaking of insider, we are running around. We are getting my second MOAB ever, guys. And I love getting the MOABs, but I don't go for them often because I don't want to set my bar high, because if I fail, I break shit. And I don't want to break shit. It's just something I'm trying to avoid. Seeing as how I probably, in between the process, a lot of people are asking, Pone, why aren't you going for the mother of all bombs? Or, with every gun. And it's because I don't want to stress myself out to the point. I broke 10 controllers in the period of trying to get the nuke with every gun show. On random bullshit, I broke a lot of controllers. That's $600 in controllers. That's $600 I put out just trying to make that damn show for you guys. So I'm not going to go through trying to get MOABs with every gun. I apologize to you guys. I really would like to see that for me. So unless any of you want to pop out, $1,000 for me to attempt this, not gonna happen, guys. So I just wanted to put that out there because that's one of the most requested things I get in my comment boxes. Are people like, hey, Paul, do an MOAB with every gun. I'm not doing it, guys. You guys can just settle for my mother of all boners, okay? That's what you can handle. So, with that being said, we're running around on Seatown, and I'm using the gun that I think is the best rushing gun in the game. This is the PP90M1. Now, before, if you guys have been following me on Machinima Respawn, my gun of the week was the very first one from Modern Warfare 3 was the PP90M1 with the red dot sight, which is very, very successful. The downfall is it's not really a downfall, it's just a different taste, if you will. The silencer, this gun is probably the best rushing gun in the game with the silencer. I will repeat, mofos, this is the best rushing gun in the game with the silencer. Decent at medium range, great at close range, and there are different guns that are out there. The MP7, great with the silencer, but it doesn't have the range. It has the lack of recoil, but it doesn't have the range that this gun right here does. So, I just wanted to throw that out there. If you guys are struggling and you like to rush around and you want a gun that's great to keep you suppressed and not let people know you're there, yeah, it's going to be this gun right here. So get it in there, dive in with your PP, have some fun with it. Make sure you use protection. By protection, use Assassin Pro so no one knows you're there. You know what I mean? So, we'll throw that out of there. And most of the game was just me randomly, carelessly running around, and then I started noticing I was getting closer and closer to these. So it wasn't like I was intentionally trying to get an MOAB. It was more along the lines that I was getting closer and closer. I think when I was at 20 kills, I realized I got to play a little smarter because I'm that close. So that was about the moment where it clicked in that I need to, realize that I only need a handful more kills. And I'm going to let this guy out there. I'm sorry, Drifter. I love you, but I'm sacrificing you like a very, very baby little sheep. You were sacrificed, sir. I love you, though. So, with that being said, this was a nice little gameplay. I mean, there were a couple close calls like that one right there, but overall, it was very intense. I get that feeling, and I haven't had that kind of feeling in a long time. I get just really, really intense. My heart starts beating, and it's like, oh my god, I hope I don't cream myself in the first 12 seconds. It's the whole virgin mentality. You want to make sure everything's great. You want to succeed. Odds are you might not, though. You never know what kind of bullshit will pop around, so... I think I made a couple good calls, and I managed to successfully get an MOAB on this map, and, that's what I'm happy about. I've done it in a couple different maps with a couple different guns now, and, I'll get these up when I can. It's not going to be something like I'm going to be able to put one up a week, because I honestly do not put on the specialist setup. So unless I get them more, average-like on things with, support or assault kill streaks, then I'll go ahead and upload them for you. But again, like I said, I'm not going for them. They're just going to be totally fucking random, guys. Total randomness. So, what I wanted to talk about is rushing. This game really, really seems quite unusual, and there are very few guns that are confident enough, that allow me to be confident enough to take out the close-range combat situations like that. Heads up, you find yourself a lot of times being a coin toss. Say you got the M4 and I've got, the G36C or something. Both great guns. Both of them do, about the same thing. They're very well. I mean, one might be better at range than the other one, but overall they do about the same amount of damage and are as reliable and close to medium range. The downfall being is you never know what's going to happen. You really don't. It's like a coin toss when you play, but when you have the proper rushing gun like this or the MP7, you get that confidence back. Your swag's over 9,000. You're like, oh yeah, I could take it. How do you like that, Mom? You like that, don't you? Don't you? Don't cry. Don't cry. And I'm sorry, I get a little rough in my commentaries. You thought I was going to say something else, right? No, I'm totally soft, dude. I can't do it. So I have sex with my clothes on. Don't know about you guys, but I find it that much more entertaining. I know, right? So one of these days I'll cut a hole so we actually get it in. But anyways, weird shit aside, I'm getting the thrive back into this game to where I'm having fun and I'm playing and getting into these rushing classes and God, that was so close right there. But, you know, we managed to happen and managed to clutch it out. There were a lot of close moments. And the weird thing that I've noticed is this game's knives, the knives are broken. The knifing system in this game is entirely just flawed. So I managed to get to the point where it's actually pretty successful. Thank God those guys were probably occupied hating on those fake plants. Those fake plants probably distracted them. So high five for you guys. I still want to kill you and I hate you all, but I think they really distracted that one guy. He was probably looking to buy something. So, you know, with that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying it, and we'll actually go out there and try this gun out. Like I said, with the silencer, I hope to see a lot of this. I mean, the best gun in the game with distance, Type 95. Best gun in the game with a silencer up close, this gun right here. Get out there, get your PP wet, have some fun with it. But that's been the end of this. I will not be posting the full parts of when I get MOABs because I don't like the texture and the red aura that this whole nuke leaves behind, because the whole entire game looks like a big poop smear across my screen, so I can't stand the color and the texture behind it. So I usually will not post gameplays after the MOAB unless it's a double. So, you know, with that out there, and I want to apologize for the subscribers that happened to run into me on the other team. You guys are rocking the WMP clan tag with my penis. I'm proud of you guys, but in the end, I pooped on you. I love you. Peace out.